Peace, y'all. What's going on? What's up? This Jay. I'm back with another update. Pardon if it's been a minute. Life just been lifing, but I figured I'd drop in on y'all, give y'all another update, show y'all how things been progressing since the last video. I think my last video was back in January 2025. It's mid-April right now, 2025. So figured I'd give y'all a little update, show y'all how things been going on. I saw a few comments in some of the previous videos. So I figured I'd just show an update on how things been progressing. I haven't been cutting my hair at all, just kind of been brushing it back, if you will. And show how my donor area looks. I know there was some comments from some earlier videos concerned about the donor, and a little bit about my regimen, what I'm doing, what I'm not doing after a year and a half or so, what I think works or what doesn't work, if you will. So let's talk about it. Well, first things first, take a look at the updates. So nothing in my hair in terms of like fillers, anything like that, or I think they call them hair fibers. I do just cut the sides, if you will, for a taper, but I don't do the barber. Sometimes the barbers get a little carried away. So right now I'm just kind of keeping everything, you know, lined up myself. But other than that, I'm not doing too much. Oh, and just a quick spin for the back. Is how things are progressing. My crown started filling in, and also as I'm kind of brushing my hair back, you'll see that the crown area filled in. I'm not sure how good you guys see this right now, but most of my donor areas, back is good, is healthy, is 100%. So no concerns with the donor area. The crown happens to be kind of growing in organically, if you will, doing its thing. But one thing I did do over the last maybe 2-3 months is I think I shared with y'all that I'm using the minoxidil, the asteroid combination, but I was using the topical ointment. I switched to the pills instead, and I've seen the results a lot better using the pill form. So I happen to have the pill form and the topical ointment, and I used them together just to see, how that would work, just rotating one and the other. And then I just completely switched to the pills. I didn't want to go hard on the pills. I want to see exactly how my body would, react to it. And I haven't had any side effects. Everything was good, specifically around the energy, the libido area, and so forth. But all good there. But I noticed the pill works better and it's a lot less messier. You pop the pill, you're good for the day. So I have seen a lot of progress taking the minoxidil, and I'm just showing you out the top of my head again with the oxide. It's been pretty good. And as you can see again, when it comes to the crown area, I was pretty impressed with seeing how it's been progress. So that's my regimen. I also have like some natural shampoo and conditioner that I use every now and later. That seems to be working. But other than that, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I do put the do-rag on at night just to kind of keep everything flat and start training my hair a little bit as it's growing. But that's pretty much it. I did reach out to Ashley Talking, by the way, if you're just tuning in for the first time. I went to Ashley Talking about maybe 18 months ago to get a hair transplant. I was bald for about almost 20 years. So just keep in mind, this is progress after doing a hair transplant and being bald, almost literally 20 years. So closer to 18, 19 years versus 15. So this is what I like to consider like not an extreme case, but a case where, I was going to ride out the baldy for the rest of my life and then just happen to see, let's see what happens. And I like the results actually. So picking up where I left off, I reached out to Ashley Talking, and I want to have a consultation to see exactly, my crown. I did want to get that done, and I thought they could have did a better job with the hairline, just being 100. I thought they could have brought it down maybe to right about here. Um, so I also inquired about that as well. So they did recommend a few different options and recommendations. One was, of course, the DHI method, which is a little bit more specialized, and I prefer that method. And then in terms of the entire transplant, I think it was like 3,000 grafts or so, something like that. And then there were certain areas where they recognize, like for example, some areas where it's a little bit lighter here, or maybe filling areas here or here, which I do like the way the sides started filling in over the time. But they did say there would be some specific areas where they'll also do some additional grafts there as well. So uh, their pricing, I think, was somewhere around $3,000 or something like that. But it was like for 2,500 grafts or something like that, 3,000 grafts. There was no discussion of stem cells, so I might have an additional discussion around stem cell, consider some of the additional alternatives. But right now, that's probably not until about maybe 6 more months or so. I'm still gonna wait. I wanted to wait at least 2 full years before even considering going back. And considering the healing journey, I definitely consider it now. I think in some of my early videos, I was more along the fence of, nah, I don't want to put my scalp through that again. But seeing how it all healed, it really did heal well. And my donor area did come back 100%. So taking into consideration maybe my donor area under my chin, I'll probably do it. And, I don't have such a huge donor area that needs to be pulled from the second time around. I'll probably consider it again this time, using both donor areas as well, just to kind of minimize how much they're going to do the donor area in the back. But that's to be continued. Other than that, this is the journey. Stop using all the Haitian castor oil, if you will. To be honest with you, no shade, but that it doesn't work. It doesn't do anything at all. Um, the minoxidil, been 100% with the pill. That's probably the best thing that I've seen. I also take biotin as well. So other than that, these are the highlights. I started August 2023 or so. And here where we at right now, it's May 2025, somewhere around, I don't know, 18, 19 months or so, forgive me. I'll update it in the title description when I confirm. But I had a few minutes. I just wanted to do an update. I know there was a few folks chiming in on some of the historical comments, so I figured I'll just post an update. Haven't cut my hair since February or January or so, so it's just been all kind of growing in. And oh yeah, that's one thing I want to say too. If you're going through the journey, don't cut your hair. I did that a few times at 6 months, just pretty eager and stuff like that. And it's better if you really just hold it down. If anything, get a lineup where needed, or a taper at that, but no cuts. I kind of did that prematurely a few times, and I wound up regretting it. But hopefully you don't. Other than that, if this helps you out, cool. Hit the like, hit the subscribe if you want to see the journey. We on this for a while. It's gonna be a few more years, but should be good. It should be interesting. Anyway, if you have any questions, throw them in the comments. Hit the like, hit the subscribe button, and if you've been on the fence about going to Ashley talking, I just recommend let this be a sign. I was 20 years bald, and it looks like it's all coming back. Needless to say. And it's getting better with time. So anyway, this is Jay. I'm checking out. Thanks for stopping by. Peace. God bless y'all. And enjoy y'all summer. I'll check in with y'all, midsummer or something.